Understanding address already in use error in socket programming. Resolving the address already in use error in socket programming. When developing server applications that involve network communication, encountering errors like address already in use can be frustrating, especially when attempting to bind a socket. This error typically occurs when a specific IP address and port combination is being used, preventing your application from binding to them. Here we'll delve deeper into what causes this issue and how you can resolve it. Understanding the cause. To comprehend why the address already in use error occurs, it's essential to understand how sockets and ports work. Socket binding, the process where a network program attaches a socket to an IP address and a port number. Port use, if an IP address and port are used by another socket, attempting to bind them again results in the address already in use error. This issue is most commonly encountered when a previous instance of your server is not properly closed, leaving the port occupied. A different application is using the same port, causing a conflict. The operating system is holding the port in a time_wait state, typically after a server shuts down. Steps to resolve the error. Here are several strategies that can help you rectify the address already in use error. Terminate existing connections. Ensure that no other instances of your server are running. You can terminate existing server processes using command line tools like kill on Unix-based systems or using Task Manager/Process Explorer on Windows. Select a different port. If possible, modify your server application to bind to an alternative port that is not being used by any other application. Enable so_reuse address option. Configure your socket to use the so_reuse address option. This allows quick reuse of the port even if it's currently in a time_wait state. It can be set in C as follows. Check active connections with network tools. Use network utilities like Netstat, LSOF or SS to view detailed information about current connections and determine which process might be occupying the port. Adjust system settings. On certain systems, you can reduce the time_wait duration through system settings or configurations, though this approach should be taken with caution as it can affect overall network performance and security. Debugging and cleaning up. Ensure that your application code properly closes sockets. Implement comprehensive error handling and resource management to prevent zombie processes or orphan sockets. By taking these steps, you can effectively manage your server sockets and avoid running into bind-related issues. Always ensure that your development environment is configured correctly and routinely test your server's startup and shutdown procedures to prevent similar problems from arising. Addressing the address already in use error will help make your server applications more reliable and robust, improving their ability to perform efficiently in networked environments.